There we have the classifications. We're going to start off with an SU5. Two very, very tough opponents here. Audi at the far side this morning. He defeated Tae Wei-ming, albeit narrowly in the second game. And against him, Negro, the seeded player, come through. There were 6 players in all in this category. This is going to be a highly dynamic, moving, touching, exceptionally skillful semi-final. And what they're trying to achieve, what they're trying to get to the final against either Chia Lek Hao or Kunantoro. 2 young guys, very, very fit. This morning, Putra Audi didn't start off brilliantly, but once he was starting to fire, he was covering the court well, making life difficult for Tae Wei-ming. So Negro here at this end had a bye. He comes straight through to the semi-final. Really exciting match in prospect here.
And on my left, Putra Audi, Indonesia. Putra Audi to serve, level, play. Service over, 1 love.
Just clipped inside the line. Excellent accuracy. Levels the score. And this is going to be fairly typical of the standard that we're going to see. Two players of the highest level.
Service over, 2-all.
Well, the court coverage, as you can see, is really remarkable. Consistency of their shots will be vital. And I dare say the play close up to the net will be vital.
Service over, 3-all.
Neck and neck, of course, to begin, but they're leaving the court a little bit open. Court coverage so important. And maybe this sort of poor service, it doesn't matter too much for him early on, but every point is vital. Power and subtlety, but the final drive, the cross court goes wide.
5-4.
Wonderful touch, both of these players. Yes, he's targeting that side. Given the chance, the shuttle comes up high enough and he has time, he's going to arrow it down that line. An exceptionally tight net shot. You can imagine these two guys, they must play and practice against each other. They'll know each other's game pretty well. An equalizing factor, quite probably. Negro is the seeded player this end, right-hander. And at least hypothetically would be the favorite, but we will wait and see. The reality is often different. Just long.
Service over, 6-7.
They're a little bit too delicate. Nice delay on the backhand, flicking it to the back, threatening to just to play a little net shot and then flicking it much further, deeper into the corner. Little cross-court net shot. Of course, fast enough to follow in this shot, get in and play the little cross-court. And in turn, finding good delicacy of touch.
Service over, 9-8.
And change of direction, change of pace. Coming close to the interval. Audi with a 2-point lead.
11-8 interval.
So 3-point lead, Audi. Carrying on his good form this morning. His match with Tay Wei-ming featured a very, very close second game, 22-20. Could have gone either way. That will certainly have inspired him to play well this afternoon. Suryo Nugroho had a little bit more time to reflect during the morning, but has been in very, very good form during the last 2 or 3 days.
Hot 1, 20 seconds. Hot 1, 20 seconds. Ready? 11-8, play. Service over. 9-11.
Just landing on the line. Good smash. Got right up in the air, very high.
Service over. 12-9.
Direct the smash down, make life very difficult for your opponent. Good rally. Great subtleties. Well, a little flash of creativity from Nugroho. Looking one way, hitting the other. Every little angle to try and deceive your opponent. You really get the feeling this match is going to stay tight all the way. Great subtlety of touch. These shorter shots. This one, just let the shuttle drift up into the air a little bit too high. Audi was able to find the gap. This is the one just too high. Audi seizing on the opportunity. Great touch, and then he can transfer from the shorter net shots into the power drive almost effortlessly. It's a good shot. Came in nice and early. Caught Negro slightly off balance. I didn't scoop that one up. Very soft touch. Aggressive attacking, given out. Audi showing interesting spurt there of aggression, wanting to seize on the slightly looser return. Allowed a quick drink. Poised delicately.
Okay, ready?
Of course, not all umpires will allow a break like this. These young guys working hard, of course.
Fourth. 16-13.
Just a quick question from Audi. Umpire confirms the score. Twice in a row, just taking the pace off. Into the open court. Gave him too much of an opening.
Service over. 14-16.
Well, coming to the crunch end of the game. Great court coverage.
Service over. 17-14.
Negro, perhaps a slightly wider range and slightly more subtle, nuanced sort of player. Both of them, of course, showing a wide variety of skills. Well, I'm surprised really that they're getting a chance for another drink so soon. Compassionate umpire. Gone are the days of play shall be continuous.
Okay, play.
I think now remove the sweat. That was probably the reason. Negro declining to move away, wanting to hold his position in the center.
18-14.
There's a 4-point lead. Putra Audi here within reach of the first game. Using the angles, rapid fire.
19-14.
2 points for the first game. Neatly, quickly in,
20.
very swift, securing game point. Well, that's it. Mistimes the return low on the backhand side. It's the first game to Putra Audi.
First game won by Putra Audi Kunia. Dairy distance 21-40.
And the scoreline actually sort of does not paint the complete picture. It's really very, very close up until 14-13. But it was Audi who broke away, took a stream of points late on, and throwing down the gauntlet for Negro. Crowd gradually assembling. Local badminton enthusiasts and a few international guests by the look of it as well. Well, they're in for a wonderful treat. And of course, not just this semi-final, but the other semi-finals to come. Following this, we'll have an SL4 contest and then an SL3. From earlier in the game, targeting a very narrow area.
Hot 1, 20 seconds. Hot 1, 20 seconds.
So first game to Audi 21-14. Felt a bit more like 21-17 or 21-18. The scores can be deceiving. And Negro adopting very aggressive tactics, stepping in early, demonstrating a lot of wonderful touch, slicing, delaying, deceiving. But thus far, Audi has been a match for him and has come in with some wicket kills. So the second game. Ambitious, trying the cross-court net shot. Audi capitalizing on his advantage, trying to push further and further in front. Wonderful skill, and at the end it's the shot at the body which causes the most problems. Excellent cross court.
Service over. 3-1.
Well, the subtleties, but this time he takes it too far, trying to gild the lily.
4-1.
Interesting head movements, trying to deceive. Sort of scoopy shot though, takes it wide and out. As time goes wide.
Service over, 2-4.
Negro's got to find something somewhere. His aggression is not paying dividends. Staunch defensive work and counter-attacking by Audi.
Service over, 5-2. Service over, 3-5.
Negro edging back.
Service over, 6-4.
Negro asking for time to towel down. (6-4) in favor of Audi. Negro having a quick conversation with the umpire. It looks as though maybe asking for some spray. Not sure whether he's suffering, sort of readjusting the laces. A little bit of muscle tightness possibly. He's asking for a timeout and indicating something wrong with his thigh, with his leg. I'm not sure how much latitude he can be provided with in this situation. Here's the doctor. Perhaps just some sort of minor muscle strain. We can see the can of spray, the magic spray. And if this is serious, it's bad news for him. And such important muscles. I'm getting a very, very good spray down there. And Audi can just look on. And I guess he won't want to keep loose as well. In the meantime, the audience, enthralled, I'm sure, by what they're seeing. The SU5 category, probably the most athletic, the quickest of the players around the court. And of course would be well capable of beating the majority of club players and maybe even some national players. Indonesia, of course, with a tremendous reputation in badminton. These guys could play well in any competition. Well, seems he's ready. He had the spray. We'll keep an eye on that. We'll monitor that, and I'm sure he will be sensitive towards any issues there. And what should Audi do? Well, he should make him run even harder.
Service over, 5-6.
Sounds callous, I know, but they're in a competition here. Winning is the name of the game. And you cannot afford to go easy on your opponent. Full out, 100%.
6-all.
So Negro brings the score back level. Well retrieved. Wonderful rally. And good depth.
Service over.
Really
7-6.
tough rally. Really biting into the resources. Great reach and versatility. Audi takes a slender lead.
8-6.
Negro clearly in trouble. The umpire can only do so much. And clearly in some discomfort. He's in trouble. And even suggests the thought there that he has to withdraw. And Doctor can only do so much. Looks like they're going to work on it again. We'll of course keep you updated. We have a limited amount of information, of course. And he may have to draw the line somewhere.
Representing Vietnam, no bidding throw. Umpire Eric C. from Singapore. Service judge Matthew Lockwood from Singapore.
Well, certainly at the moment we're looking at further treatment. Big carrier with all the magic potions has arrived, but I'm really not sure what in addition maybe strapping it up might help, but there's only so much you can do. And to see where he's indicating with his fingers along the thigh. As it may or it may not have been affecting him in the first game. No apparent discomfort, but now clearly a serious issue. I'm guessing here there's some strapping going to go on. Audi, difficult for Audi because he's got to keep his focus. The momentum is clearly with him at the moment. He mustn't let his guard down. If Negro does come back on again, it does make life difficult. It's a distraction for both of them. So some sort of taping going on. So phase 2, we've had the spray phase 1, we're going to have some taping phase 2. And we can see the taping that's going on the quadriceps. Well, we'll see what happens. Well, we hope he's well. We hope he's fit enough to fight on.
Ready? 8-6. Play. Service over. 7-8.
Almost a crescendo in the center of the court. Men standing toe to toe, exchanging blows. Excellent shot. Got up well. Good sign, I would suggest. He's able to maneuver in this way. Just see how he climbs up for this one. Drilled down into the corner. Not an easy situation for Audi either. Has to retain his focus, sustain his tactical approach. This is out.
9-all.
So Negro, who pulls it back level.
Service over. 10-9.
Goes long. We go to the interval.
11-9 interval.
Audi forged a 2-point lead, but perhaps more significant at the moment, some sort of doubt in both of their minds about the nature and the status of the injury. And they have a few seconds to relax. Both players quite impassive.
Part 1, 20 seconds. Part 1, 20 seconds.
Let's see what Negro has got. How valiant will be his fight.
11-9, play.
Just wide.
Service over. 10-11.
My guess is that
Service over.
Negro
12-10.
must try and finish some of these rallies fairly quickly. He therefore needs to take some more risks. Audi clearly can favour a longer rally, drawing it out.
Service over. 11-12.
But at the same time, he mustn't miss the opportunity to attack when the situation arises. This is right in the corner. Perfection.
Service over. 13-11.
Well played, the drop shot from the back of the
Service
court,
over. 12-13.
with Audi not able to reach in time. So Negro just mixing his tactics. Oh dear.
Service
Hopes
over.
that doesn't come back to haunt
14-12.
him. Wonderful touch. Did he touch it? Not sure.
Service over. 13-14.
Well, maybe we suggest he managed to get his racket out of the way. Chance to attack.
Service over.
We
15,
detect a
30.
touch. Just a little bit of a limp coming in there. It's ducking down. It's gone over to the side again. I think using the towel to towel down is just another way of saying he needs a break. I'm not sure about his leg. Audi still got the 2-point lead. The umpire is going to ask the question. (15-13). That's wide.
Service
It
over.
really would be wise.
14-15.
Keep the ball, the shuttle in play as much as possible. You've got to play your own game, that's for sure. Can't make too many adjustments. Well, good play.
Service over.
Little duel at the net.
16-14.
Designed to create a weak return, but neither player giving way. It's the cross court that wins it. And wide.
17-14.
Now the 3-point lead becomes more and more significant now. Well, that's unfortunate. Negro very much on the defensive.
18-14.
Audi lucky with the net cord. A little bit of the life, a little bit of the spark gone out of Negro's play. He's 3 points away from losing. See what he's got. Wow, some delicate, wonderful touch play.
Service over. 15-18.
And just watch this exchange. So sweet. Neatly back. Clawing his way back into contention.
16-18.
And it's really Audi now got to be careful. Cannot let this lead slip. Negro fighting back. Chance for the smash there. Negro increasingly surviving, relying on touch shots,
19-16.
hoping that the accuracy will help him the best. And the opening was clear. Always tired. And these guys working very, very hard, both of them. But of course, you shouldn't show your opponent
Ready?
that you may well be suffering in any way.
Okay. Play.
Audi 2 points away from taking the match. Negro still within reach, still possible. And going for the early kill.
Service over. 17-19.
Using one of those, that cushion of 3 points. Now must be more careful.
18-19.
And now the gremlins creep in. The thoughts start to become a bit more negative. Well, he's drawn level.
19-all.
The seeds of doubt have been planted in Audi's mind. Next volley is crucial. Oh, it's gone into the net. There's such a golden opportunity. It gives away match point.
20, match point 19.
Will he regret it? And Audi realizes he was very, very lucky. Match point. Well, there's the subtlety. Negro plays a wonderful shot.
Service over, 20 all.
And Audi asks for the mop to come in just to remove the excess sweat as he goes down. More tension. $20 all. Of course, to win must be clear by 2 points.
Okay, ready?
Negro does not seem to have been concerned by his leg, by the thigh injury. And we see how this match is poised. Goes long, so game point for Negro.
21.
His grit and determination coming up trumps. Excuse the mixed metaphor. Oh, he's done it. Remarkable performance by Negro in this second game. Successfully fought off the match points
Second
against
game,
him.
Nugoyo Suyo, 22-20. 1 game all.
So we go to the rubber set.
Water. You want water? Huh? You get the water.
Negro making a request for some water to drink, I presume. Now, this was much earlier, before Negro sustained the injury. And this was after. Wonderful play. Now the delicacy of touch.
Hot 1, 20 seconds. Hot 1, 20 seconds. Ready?
Now we'll have to see how the first few points play out. Audi, who came so close during the second game, must have his confidence a little bit undermined. At the same time, he will be aware that Negro does have this thigh injury, that as the game goes on it should favor him. But in all honesty, Negro showing no negative signs, and his defiance towards the end of the second game was very impressive. Deciding game. Negro to serve.
Service over, 1 love. Service over. 1-0.
Wonderful demonstration of skills and touch, and also, and I should say this, good sportsmanship too.
Service over. 2-1.
Each player mindful of the other. Negro moving very well,
Service over. 2-0.
demonstrating his complete range of shots and no apparent discomfort. Quickly in to capitalize on a loose return. Just long.
Service over. 4-3.
And this one's wide.
5-3.
Physical demands beginning to tell on Audi. And Negro very resilient. But this time it goes long.
Service over. 4-5. Okay, fast one.
Quick adjustment of the shoe. Seems like the soccer's got caught up. Or has he got a blister?
Okay, continue.
Umpire's asking him if he's ready to continue, and it's clearly going to take him some time to put his sock back on. Up to the 47-minute mark. Wonderful game. Wonderful entertainment for the crowd here. And I suspect that Audi has a blister on his big toe. So this is an additional factor, throwing it into the mix. In the meantime, Negro finds himself to be the one relaxing. Audi seems to be ready. Close contest.
Ready? 4-5. Play. Service over. 6-4. Service over. 5-6.
maybe the break disturbed their momentum. A few unforced errors. Nicely done.
Service over. 7-6.
And the way he gets off the ground to complete the smash was remarkable. Trying to keep his composure. Negro, who in the meantime gets stronger.
9-6.
Now it becomes very much a mental game. Oh, he's not going to miss that one.
Service over. 7-9.
Oh, he picked the right target. Negro rather fed him the opportunity to go cross-court. 1 point margin. Wonderful, wonderful play. Negro desperate in his attempt.
9-all.
And I dare say they'll need the mop to come in quickly. Wonderful disguise, wonderful effort. And very athletic. All part of the game. And quick towel down while the mop is removing the sweat. Well, we've been very privileged to watch these two fighting it out today.
Okay.
There's a very good chance this game will go beyond the hour mark. And the umpire is playing his part as well. Honours even.
Service over. 10-9.
Ooh, caught unawares.
Service over. 10-all.
Very difficult to sustain the momentum, the pace of the shots. Rapid fire exchanges at the net. These are aspects that they would have practiced and practiced. So 11-10. Negro, who escaped in the second game, avoided a match point against him. Interval. He looked remarkably fit.
Ready? 11-10.
Everybody ready.
Play.
11-10.
Service over. 11 all.
Well, it was in.
12.
Very,
11.
very close. Which of these two men now can make a breakthrough? It's been so tight, so close all the way. Could all be decided on a burst of 3 or 4 points.
Service over. 12 all. Thirteen, 12.
Just out.
Service over.
Excellent
13
judgment. Would have been
all.
so easy to try to play that.
Service over. 14, 13. Service over. 14 all.
It will be interesting to see whether the rallies themselves get shorter as the players are prepared to take earlier risks in the rally.
Service over. 15, 14.
One could forgive them for being tired, but externally at least they still look full of running.
Service over. 15 all.
Well, regardless of the end result, we've been truly privileged to watch this display today. Certainly one of the best games of the tournament.
Service over. 16, 15.
Just one step at a time. Fortunate.
Service over. 16 all.
Of course, the nature of the game today, a point on every rally, draws us inexorably towards a conclusion. A great shot like that. This rally is certainly
Service
shorter.
over. 17, 16.
Now, is that the crucial
16.
break, so to speak? 2 points. Is that going to be enough of a margin for Negro?
Service over. 17, 18.
Too close to call. Oh, big danger there. Lifted the shuttle far too high.
18 all.
Goes wide. Down the line. In
Service
hindsight, of course, was the safer
19-18.
bet. Wonderful retrieving by both players. All of a sudden, everything is dynamite. And it's Audi who prevails.
Service over, 19 all.
On a knife edge.
Your leg. Boy.
And the man with the mop being called on.
Okay, ready?
He says he's okay. $19 all. So Negro, the first to enjoy the privilege of a match point. Can he convert it straight away? Audi clearly will do his best to stop that. So quickly in.
Service over, 20 all.
Second match point. Of course, it would be a shame really for either of these players to lose such a battle on an error, but that's what might happen. Nice. And this one's going wide. There it is. It's Negro who's managed to prevail. His good mate. Oh, the wonderful display. Negro will go through to the final. Audi, such a worthy opponent. Well received by the crowd and congratulated by the umpire.
Match won by Negro, Soyo, 14-21, 22-20, and 22-20. Thank you.
Well, it's been a real privilege. An hour's worth of magical play. Well, let's hope that the nature of the injury to Negro not too serious, that he'll be able to carry on that wonderful streak of play when he reaches the final, plays in the final tomorrow. There it goes out. What a shame. But a marvelous display. Looking so delighted. So therefore ends the first of our semi-final matches this afternoon. This will be followed by an SL4 game between Susanto and Sawan. There we are, Susanto leading the way. Susanto following. I wonder if they can match the skill, the drama and the passion of the young guys who've just gone before them. There's Harry Susanto. And pitted against him, Freddie Setiawan. Semi-finals always have that potential for drama. In some ways, often a harder game than a final.
SL4 is for players with a low-level impairment affecting one side of the body, affecting the legs, or the loss of one limb. They play standing on a full-width court and have good court movement and a full range of shots.
Indonesia well represented in these semi-finals. And dare I suggest it, this particular match will hinge particularly on control, accuracy and touch. There will be power injected, I'm sure, but these players, vastly experienced as they are, will realize that the accuracy of their shots, the subtlety and the deception that they can create will be paramount. Setiawan to serve from the near end.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Freddie Setiawan, Indonesia, and on my left, Harry Susanto, Indonesia. Freddie Setiawan to serve, love on, play. Serve it over. One love. Serve it over. One on. Serve it over. 2-1.
Well drilled down the line. These two men playing for the privilege of a spot in the final. The other two candidates are Omar Bakri and Quoc Man Le, Vietnam.
3-on.
So Indonesia assured a representative in that final as well.
Serve it over. 4-3. Serve it over.
And Susanto came through to this stage courtesy of a victory against Charawat. Freddie Setiawan had a bye straight through to the semi-final.
Serve it over. 5-4.
these early phases of the game.
4.
Both players settling in, getting a sense of width and pace. Sawan going to make his opponent run, but Susanto is up to it. Picked up everything so far.
Serve it over.
That's the way, though, that Sawan is going to apply pressure.
Ready?
Seems rather early for a break. Perhaps we should be a bit more compassionate. The first bursts of energy.
Serve it over. 7-5.
Sawan not quite found his range yet. Susanto with a 3-point lead, and this one's good.
9-5. Serve it over. 6-9.
It was a close call, but clearly out.
7-9.
Good mobility, but the
Serve
shot goes
over.
long.
10-7.
Neither player really found a good rhythm, tending just to respond to what's happening rather than creating some sort of compelling plan. And the technical errors are there too.
8-10. Serve it over. 11-8. Interval.
So I don't think Sawan will be happy with this situation. Comes in as slightly the favourite. Susanto, on the other hand, will be delighted. Early days, of course, though. Chance for Sawan to reconstruct his plan. It seemed early on in the early phases of that game, the long followed by the short, long deep to the back, followed by the drop shot, is certainly the way to start off the game.
20 seconds.
Make Susanto run a bit more
20 seconds.
and avoid some of the careless errors. He was hitting the ball wide and long, not yet found his range.
11-8. Play.
Well, Susanto played that well, very wisely. The early phase of the rally, hit the ball, hit the shuttle deep, forced Sawan back, waiting for some sort of opening, and there he had it with the cross court.
Service over.
Must have just clipped the line.
9-12, Susanto. You must signal for the light judge.
Sawan encouraged there a little bit more. A couple of points in the row. Susanto, very resolute defender.
13-10. Service over. 11-13.
Nice deep shot. Unreachable. I'm sure Sawan has latched onto this idea that he must make Susanto turn and run back to retrieve. It's going to be difficult for him. He can capitalize on the weaker returns. But Susanto says, I can play these tight net shots. Just give me the chance and I'll be there. Cross-court net shot successful.
13,
and I think we might see the dosage repeated fairly frequently. Patient approach, playing the good length, not trying the extravagant net shot or drop shot too early, working the opening, then playing it. Nicely played in response, but he had to take much more of a risk to do it.
Over. 15 on.
The plan is clear. Susanto having to take a big risk there. Certainly be sensitive to the vulnerability that he's experiencing at the back of the court.
Service over. 16 on.
In again. Satywan's found the range that he wanted.
Sorry. So it's over. 17-16.
Susanto working very hard and very well.
Over. 17 on. Take quickly. Take quickly. Thank you. Get ready. Ready to play.
In example, situation where the shuttle is hit back to the body, often the most difficult one to reply to. And Susanto, if not exactly struggling, his movements are becoming slower. The shot went wide. The length might have been good, but it was wide.
17.
3 points away from clinching the first game. Nice cross-court drive.
Over. 18 on.
Very crisp. 18 all. And Susanto's aggression paying dividends.
19-18.
Oh, careless. Cannot afford to give away a point there.
Game point 18.
It goes wide.
Game.
Susanto has the first game, 21-18.
First game won by Harry Susanto, 21-18.
Susanto very emphatically has thrown down the gauntlet. He's telling Satywan, I can return anything you can throw at me. Crucial factor though is mobility and fitness. Which of these two men has got greater staying power? I could well imagine this match going to 3 games.
Over. 15. Game.
And someone at least is sleeping peacefully.
Hot 1, 20 seconds. Hot 1, 20 seconds. second game. Love on. Play. One love.
Well, it was well in.
2 love.
I had miscalculation. Well, Susanto demonstrating great
3
reach.
love.
And I think that's a combined with good anticipation. He seems to be able to reach most of the shots that Sawan is sending in his direction. Well, 4-love may not be a winning margin as yet, but it's substantial. Sawan got to buckle down, maybe increase the pace of the game. And Susanto gets one more.
5 love.
Definitely needs a greater injection of pace. Just to take the shuttle earlier, put Susanto under more pressure. At the moment, he's finding the time to reply.
Court 3, men's doubles WH1,
6
WH2,
love.
representing Thailand, Dukung Pam and Dukung Pam.
Signs of frustration.
Representing Vietnam, and
Oh, here misses it altogether.
7 love.
All of a sudden, his world is crumbling. And Susanto quite happy just to keep things going. Let Sawan make the mistakes. That's more like it.
Service over.
This is the formula,
1-7.
but it'll have its demands. It'll have to pay a price. Increase the pace, greater expenditure of energy. Needs to win 4 or 5 of the next points. Get back into the game, and there's a lovely drop shot.
Quickly. 8-1. Thank you. Thank you.
Umpire suggesting that Susanto is rather quick with the toweling down. Well, this is difficult to explain.
9-1.
Sawan would have come into this game the favourite, but it's Susanto who was dominating. He's found the right replies.
Service over. 2-9.
Oh, just goes down the line, very tight.
3-9.
Up until then, Susanto getting everything back. Let's have a look at this shot on the line. Needs a string of points. Nicely played.
Service over.
Angled backhand.
10,
Net shot.
3.
Takes him to 10. 7-point margin. We reach the
11,
interval
3.
with an 8-point margin. Sawan starting to look a bit shell-shocked. Cannot find the answers. And when he can't find the answers, he finds mistakes instead. I wonder if Susanto had anticipated this. Little smile there. Almost as though he can't believe his luck.
Pot
Definite
1,
heavy
20
breathing,
seconds.
but
Pot 1, 20
seems
seconds.
to be able to handle everything. Sawan hoping for a turnaround.
Eleven, 3. Play.
Nice shot.
Service over. 4, 11.
Will Susanto be as obliging again? Same shot.
5, 11. Service over. 12, 5.
Good retrieving.
13, 5.
Susanto succeeds. 8 points, the margin. It's going to take a Herculean effort from Sawan now.
Service over. 6, 13.
Rapid fire
7,
rally
13.
favouring Sawan. But this is what he's got to do. He's got to change the pace. Just accelerate matters. Take the shuttle early, if he can. Wonderful touch by Susanto. Retrieving. And this one he can't reach.
13.
Well, the next 3 or 4 rallies will mark an important turning point, possibly for Sawan. And Susanto is tired for sure. And can he capitalize? Susanto will sense the pressure. He realizes if he can't respond, could lose a lot of points.
Service over. 14-9.
That was a bit of a free gift. Nice. Nice drop shot. Change of direction.
14.
Oh, this time played too low.
Service over. 15-10.
Must eradicate totally these errors. Susanto's game may be
Susanto.
resting on a knife edge. Yes, could still go either way. If Sawan can just seize the initiative.
Out. Sorry. Service over. 11-15. Service over. 16-11.
Step by step, Susanto moving towards a famous victory. This one's long.
17-11.
Sawan in a desperate situation.
Susanto, don't do that. Service over. 12-17.
A reprimand from Susanto. Not exactly sure what his gesture or his words signified. .4 points, narrowing the gap. Good winner.
Service over. 18-13.
And it seems that he must go for these early winners. If Sawan can extend the rally, he has the advantage.
No, play on. Play on. Play. Service over.
Umpire
14,
coming down quite heavily on Susanto, who appears to be trying to make the most of any pauses just to recoup. This one's out.
Service over. 19-14.
2 points away. Good net shot.
15-19.
Setuan looks still have plenty of energy. Susanto suffering. Not over.
Over. 20.
Match point.
15.
Well, the odds are in favor of Susanto now. During the next 4 or 5 rallies, he just needs one of them. Will he go for the kill? Will he go for the winner straight away? We'll see. There it is. A famous victory. Susanto takes his compatriot. And by the look on his face, a certain amount of wonderment about his achievement.
Match won by Harry Susanto. 21-18, 21-16.
Susanto the victor in this SL4 contest, this semi-final. And he will move on to play against the winner of the match between Omar Bakri and Kwok Mandla. So the court clears. That was the second of our semi-finals. The third semi-final coming up now is in the SL3 category. This will be between Dyoko and Dukung Pam. And again, there's an Indonesian interest in this semi-final. On the other side of the draw, Rukayendi and Huzairi will be contesting the other semi-final. Well, thus far we've had excellent value for our time. First game 1 hour, second game 45 minutes. What can these players serve up now? Dyoko in the front, Dukung Pam coming up behind. 2 hard acts to follow.
Men's singles SL3, representing Indonesia, Dyoko. Representing Vietnam, Dukung. Umpire Sir from Singapore. Service judge Richard Ting Yucha, Singapore.
SL3 is for players with a moderate degree of impairment affecting one side of the body, affecting the legs, or the loss of limbs. They play standing on a half-width court and have reduced court movement, but a full range of shots.
One of the most testing forms of the game, the half-court game. Patience here is a virtue, and accuracy, of course. Narrower targets to play into. Easier for court coverage, relatively speaking, of course. Very typical games concept that's applied here is moving the opponent forward and back, away from the center, and trying to maintain the center position yourself for as much as possible. In the build-up to this semi-final, Dukung Pam had a bye, brings him up against Dyoko. Well, Dyoko was successful against Antoine Trin, but it took him 3 games to do it. First game 23-21, a reversal then 10-21, 13-21.
Players ready to play?
And the winner of this game will go through to play the winner of Rokaendi and Huzairi.
Pam, take the shuttle. Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Pam Dukung, Vietnam, and on my left, Dyoko, Indonesia. Pam Dukung to serve, the ball, play. Service over, 1 love. Service over, 1-all.
Good attacking move
2,
by Dukung.
1.
Be interesting to see if his height advantage helps him. Clearly reaching the shuttle will be helpful,
Service over,
but will it
2,
impact on his mobility around the court?
Service over, 3-all.
Dyoko's clearly confronted with this problem of actually trying to get the shuttle over his opponent to the back of the court. Dukung, a tall man.
Service over, 4-all. Service over, 5-4.
At least at these early stages, Dukung not exactly taking control, but seems the slightly more comfortable player. Dyoko a little uncertain about the position of the back line, and has yet to work out how to outmaneuver his opponent.
6-5.
Very well retrieved. Dyoko
7,
quickly to the front,
5.
and his net shot very delicate. Could go wide. No, stays in.
Service over, 6, 7.
Perhaps an architectural advantage.
Service over, 8, 6.
Patient build-up by both men. Waiting for the opportunity to slip in the drop shot. And if they can't do that, to force an error. A game of persistence and focus. This one just out.
Service over, 7, 8.
It's a nice shot.
Service over, 9, 8.
Just for a split second, the shuttle looked as though it was going to come back down on the line, but it didn't. Stayed out.
Service over, 9, all.
Neck and neck at this stage of the first game. Dukung trying to force the pace, and he does so successfully.
10, 9.
Every now and again, the injection of a drive, a smash, just to keep the opponent off balance.
Play.
Just lands it inside the
Service
line.
over,
Dukung
10, all.
manfully diving forward to retrieve, but Dyoko had enough space and time for the winner. Good
11,
tactic.
10. Interval.
Send him long and then come in, not so much with a delicate, subtle, nuanced touch, but just to play the ball, play the shuttle directly downwards. So then he forces him back. The space opens up. Just a simple return.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20
And Dyoko just happy to keep the shuttle in play. Here's a dangerous one. And the net shot is successful.
10.
Very, very resilient.
Service over, 11-12.
The service goes
Service
long, very
over,
unfortunate.
13-11.
2-point gap.
Service over, 12-13.
Comes in for the smash.
13-all.
Oh, a slip there. Shuttle lands in.
14-13.
Irresistible force, an immovable object.
What? 15-13.
Dukung working very hard, trying to create an opening. Dyoko, solid.
Service over, 14-15.
Chance for the smash. Oh, tries the delayed high drop shot.
What? 17-14.
3-point gap, up to 17. Dukung. Unlucky there. It's a good drop shot though.
Service over, 15-17.
So Dyoko's got to find something. Got to find the way to win points actively. He cannot afford just to stand back and wait for his opponent to make mistakes.
Service over, 18-15.
Desperate lunge, can't quite make it. And again, Dukung's touch very, very good. And his height, of course, helps. He can take the shuttle that little bit earlier and drop it down just over the other side of the net. The string gone. Needs a new racket. And quickly back into the fray.
Play. Service over, 16-19.
Still time to catch up, but no mistakes allowed.
Strike. 17-19.
Going for the kill. Now maintaining his patience. Cannot afford to make a mistake. Slightly more active play from Dukung. And again he's caught him.
Service over, 20. Game point, 17.
Slightly more active style of play by Dukung. Starting to make inroads into Dyoko's steady wall-like style of play. Well retrieved. And there it is, there's the point. Takes the first game.
Won by Pam Dukung, 21-17.
Very tight though. This is well retrieved, this shot. Dyoko had the chance but sets it up too high.
Service over, 10. Fourth game. First game won by Pam Dukung.
Second game. I'm sure Dukung will carry on in the same vein. He's been a touch more active in his play. Prepared to take the odd risk here or there. His height is helping him. Dyoko must get more actively engaged, must look for more opportunities, perhaps take a few more risks. But otherwise, Dukung is going to wear him down.
Second game, the ball, play. Hot. Service over, 1 love.
So first point to Dyoko. This one goes wide.
Service over, 2-1. Service over.
It's a slight missed time. So denied the shuttle the power to get over the net. Neat exchange. Well reached. And still back in the rally. Finishes it with a good net shot.
2.
Dyoko had the chance, he had the opportunity. And the height of Dukung helping him out. This goes long.
Service over, 3-all.
In court 2, for the men's doubles SU5, representing Malaysia, and
He's not going to miss that chance. Quick apology.
3.
No harm done. Part of the game. Nice net shot. Forces the weak reply.
Service over, 4-all.
And so tight is the net shot. Dyoko can't scrape it back up and over the net.
Service over, 5-all. Service over, 6-5.
Very much seems as though if either of these players can put together a string of 3 or 4 points, it's going to make a huge difference. But at the moment, they're taking it in turns, staying just 1 point apart.
Service over, 6-all.
Steady, patient play by both players. Dyoko
Service over,
edging closer to the net,
7-6.
but unable to capitalize.
Play. Play, players.
finely balanced match here between Dukung and Dyoko.
Service over, 7-all.
Neatly taking pace off the shuttle.
8-7.
Was able to take it above net height. So the delicate touch just going to drop over to the other side.
Hot. 9-7.
Going for the smash,
Service over, 8-9.
but going long. Must be very tempting to break the sequence. Two patient men. And when does the risk become an important part?
10-8.
Goes for the smash.
Service over, 9-10. All.
Did it just clip the line?
11-10. Interval.
Maybe not. Let's have a look. What a close call indeed. These men got a lot of respect for each other.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Eleven, 10, play.
Dyoko serving, 11-10 up.
12-10.
Responding nicely with a good
11-12.
net shot.
Fought.
And again, not able to reach it.
12-all.
And Dyoko concedes a couple of quick points. Just in.
Service over, 13-12.
Forcing the pace, there's a chance, the easy point.
Service over, 13-all.
And this may prompt him to try this type of combination of shots a little bit more frequently. Dyoko standing back, clearly anticipating the depth, the length of the shot. Dukung can mix it up, but there's a good drop shot.
Service over, 14-13. Service over, 14-all.
Might be kicking himself there, a little bit careless. Dukung definitely wants next 7 points as quickly as he can handle.
Service over, 15-14.
Just out.
16-14.
Now will Dyoko just continue in this very, very patient approach. It's been working for him the latter part of this game.
Service over, 15-16.
Dukung, though, has got a lot to gain if he can take the game. That's also a match. Couple of nice drops there. This one's going out. So the net shots, little exchange of net shots,
15.
ends up with Dyoko winning the point. Fierce overhead backhand. This one off the rim.
Service
As
over,
dollies up for Dukung.
17.
Crucial phase of the game now. It's one of those situations where maybe the cautious approach for Dyoko will hold him in good stead. Dukung wants to take one or two more risks. Prepared to go for the smash.
17-all.
Going wide, yes, or at least long.
18-17.
So for the first time in this game, Dukung edges into the lead, just needs 3 more points. What's he got in the tank? Dyoko running still. A bit more aggressive. Wow, that's a wonderful net shot.
17.
2 points away. Dyoko got to fight hard. Chance for the smash. He takes it, gives him match point.
20, match point, 17.
Or did it land on the line?
Service over.
No,
18,
just out.
20.
Still match point. Oh no.
19, 20.
One more match point at this stage. Dyoko hanging on by his fingernails. Good chance. Oh, this one maybe, yes. Deflects off his body, that's it. Takes that second game 21-19. First one 21-17. Dukung is through to the final. Well played though by both men. Great patience, resilience, fortitude.
Match won by Pam Dukung, 21-17, 21-19.
And I think on balance, well deserved. And Dukung knew that the shuttle had just shaved the side of Dyoko's body. Good morale booster.
The men's doubles SU5, representing Malaysia, Dyoko and Harun. Representing
There was the winning point. Dukung celebrates, and he will make his way into the final, the SL3 final tomorrow. This brings us to the fourth semi-final here tonight. This is going to be a mixed doubles match. SL3, SU5. Dachaton and Nipada on one side.
SL3 is for players with a moderate degree of impairment affecting one side of the body, affecting the legs, or the loss of limbs. They play standing on a half-width court and have reduced court movement, but a full range of shots. SL4 is for players with a low-level impairment affecting one side of the body, affecting the legs, or the loss of one limb. They play standing on a full-width court and have good court movement and a full range of shots. SU5 is for players with a low-level impairment affecting one arm, a high degree of impairment affecting one arm, the loss of one limb, or the minor loss of one limb. Players choose which side to hold the racket. Higher level impairments play with their unaffected arm, those with lower level impairments play on that side.
Players being presented, and as you can see, full turnout from the Thai team. On our left we have Charawat and Chanida Srinivako. On the far side, Nipada and Dachaton, and I'm sure they know each other's games like the back of their hands. This is a semi-final. So Thailand guaranteed a finalist. And who would they have to play? Well, on the other side of the draw, there will be a match featuring Setiawan and Oktila, and Susanto and Sayadi. And I think that will be really quite a tense match in itself, although we won't be seeing it. A revival, a reliving of the Setiawan-Susanto match singles that we saw about an hour ago. Interestingly, these are straight semi-finals. Only 4 pairs involved in this competition. I'll correct that. There are a seeded pair. Setiawan and Oktila are the seeded pair. For the Thai team, familiar faces on the other side of the net. Dachaton featured 2 or 3 times already this week. And the lady to his right, Chanida Srinavako, regular appearances, very popular lady here. Not just with the crowd, but the other officials and the players. So Chanida will be playing with Charawat. They're sparring together on the right-hand side of the court. And the umpire will very soon be asking them if they're ready.
Players ready to play?
This is Charawat.
Right. Daikaton, Saingraf Yakul, Nipada, Sayang Supa. Right. Right.
Well, we've had some wonderfully entertaining semi-finals thus far. And no reason to suggest that this will be breaking the sequence. The singles matches that we've seen so far, very, very high standard. And the mixed doubles, well, certainly going to be entertaining. I'm sure we're going to see some wonderful shot production. Nipada just in front of us here, I have a feeling, is going to play a key role at the front of the court near the net. We shall see.
Nipada Sayang Supa Thailand, and on my left, Chawarat Kitko Tana, Chanida Sinafakul Thailand. Chanida serve to Nipada Sayang Supa, love all, play.
And well played, first blood there to Chanida.
To love. Service over. 1, 2.
In. Given in.
Correction. Out.
Well, the umpire's correcting the decision.
2 all. 2 all. Service over. 3, 2.
And this one's pulled wide.
4, 2.
Working side to Sawa. She didn't really need to play that one. Looked as though it was going wide.
3-4.
Let's have another look. Well, could have been very, very close.
Service over 5-3.
Chanida well positioned.
6-3.
She's very, very well suited to this style of play. Charawat behind her, doing much of the retrieving. This is a good shot. Straight
Service
down the
over.
line
4-6.
from Dachaton.
Service over 7-4.
Nicely cut out.
8-4.
Just dropped over the edge of the net. Charawat doing a lot of good covering.
9-4. Service over 5-9.
Nice shot, cross court, takes the line.
6-9. Seven, 9. Service over 10-7. Service over 8-10. In 11-8.
Nicely played down the line by Chanida. They've come to the interval with a short lead of 11-8, just the 3 points. Two teams, good combinations, complementing each other. Nipada very good up at the net. Dachaton really quite mobile. And Charawat supporting Chanida.
Hot 1, 20 seconds. Hot 1, 20 seconds. Egg play. Fault, service.
Service fault called.
9-11.
And Charawat believes that the racket head was pointing down. And Chanida just telling him to calm himself. Neatly switching sides.
12-9. Ball. 13-9.
Stretching their lead to 4 points. And Nipada, in all honesty, not played much of a role in this game so far. And 1 or 2 errors coming.
Service over 10-14. 7-14. Out. Service over 15-11.
Well reached by Nipada. Kept her side in the rally. Good play here, nicely finished off by Dachaton.
12-15.
Well played.
Service over 16-12.
Well left by Charawat.
17-12. Service over
Nipada at her best,
17.
zipping across the court, sending it to the back line. And again.
14-17.
3-point difference. That was easy meet.
Service over 18-14.
Dachaton's shot just a little bit wide. Good serve. And neatly played by Chanida. Gives them game point. Dachaton has the answer.
15-20.
And it goes long. First game to the combination of Chanida and Charawat.
Charawat, Kicho Kawatana, Chanida Sinavakul, 21-15.
Good combination at this end. Chanida very much a calming influence as well on her partner.
Charawat, who to serve? Serve. Chanida serve. Who to play? Yes.
Wonderful rally. Such good coordination. I think keen to get on with the game, as is often the case.
Hot 1, 20 seconds. Hot 1, 20 seconds.
Second game then. First game to Charawat and Chanida, 21-15. And Chanida will serve.
Ready? Second game, love all, play. Service over, 1, love. Service over. 1-all. Four, 2-1.
Well, difficult to say whether that was going to go in or out. It looked as though it was in, and he was committed to playing.
Service over.
Perfect positioning.
2-all. Service over. 3-2. Service over. 3-all.
Canada
Service over.
injects some pace.
4-3.
Plenty of time and space to play that one. Good tactic.
Five, 3. Six, 3. Service over. 4-6.
Nipada to serve. They got to create some chances.
over.
Charawat is very
7-4.
quick. Very quick when he receives service.
Service over. 5-7.
Nipada
6-7.
ever alert at the net.
Service over. 8-6.
Disgusted with himself, I'm sure. Wasn't even close. Good defensive work by Charawat. Oh, wonderful retrieve. Can he make it? He does. Still in there, still fighting. Wow, what a wonderful effort. One of the most dramatic rallies we've seen this week.
7-8.
Wonderful retrieving. There's that one. Goes back, manages to return this. And then the third one, well, he's almost there.
In court 4, the men's doubles SU5, representing Indonesia, Suryo Nugroho and Audi Putra. Also representing Indonesia, Iman Punatoro and
Nipada and Dachaton coming back into contention.
Singapore, service judge Sabi Singapore.
That's wide.
Service over.
The mixed doubles SL3
9-8.
representing Indonesia, Freddie Setiawan and Miani Gati Attila. Also representing Indonesia, Harry Susanto and Kalimantan Sadia. Umpire Stephen Oxley.
Oh, she had a golden opportunity. Just needed to tap it over the net.
Okay.
There was the chance. The usual interpretation is that she snatched at the shot. Quick sip of water. Level pegging. Or put another way, delicately poised.
Okay, ready. Out. Serve. Dakaton. 9-all. Play.
Ratchathon read it well. Could
10-9.
see Chanida's intentions.
Service over. 10-all.
Almost perfect.
11-10. Interval.
Charawat, smile on his face. Just about as close as you can get at the interval. Ratchathon and Nipada looking to level things up.
Pot 1, 20 seconds. Pot 1, 20 seconds. Serve. Nipada. Nipada. Nipada.
Nipada to serve.
Chanida.
11-10.
Service over. 11-all.
I nearly gave Nipada a shock.
12-11.
Good reach, and the cross court there gives him the chance, the opening.
13-11.
2-point lead. And switching from side to side. And this time goes wide.
14-11.
Nicely down the line from Charawat.
13-11.
This one's out as well. And Chanada had it worked out.
Service over. 12-16.
Awkward positioning. Difficult for Chanada. Change of angle on the service, interesting. Works out too.
15-16.
Still tight. Charawat attacking. That's
Service
excellent.
17-15. Dekat 17.
Really caught unawares on this quick serve. Delicate touch by
Service over.
Nipada.
16-18.
Well, that's good reflexes
Service
from
over.
Charawat.
19-18.
takes his team to within 2 points of securing a position in the final. Charoat diving again. Well played. Oh, Chanida had the chance.
Service over. 17. 19. Yes, yes.
Charoat diving through the air. We missed him this time, but keeps the rally going.
Okay, ready.
Few quick adjustments.
To serve, Dakaton. Serve. 17.
Just wide. And keep the nail-biting finish
19.
in mind.
Out. Service over. 20. Match point 18.
Match point to Charoat and Chanida. This time he can't
Service
make it.
over.
Napeda has the touch.
19. 20.
Still match point. That's never extending the game.
20 all.
On to deuce. And Dachaton had the answer. They take a slender lead, 21-20.
Out. Service over. 21 all.
Can Chanida finish off the game?
Service over. 22-21. Out. Service
Oh,
over.
a couple of service errors
22 all.
and reviving the hopes of Chanida and Charoat. Still need 2 points. Good play.
Service over. 23-22.
He's in quickly. Levels it up again.
23 all.
Nice play.
Service over.
Game point.
24-23.
And game point as well. Just out.
Game.
They get the game. Level things up, 1-1. We're in for a decider.
Second game won by Dakaton Seagap Yakul Nipada Saing Supa 23-25-23. 1 game all.
So 1 game all.
Good to serve.
In for an exciting conclusion. And for our broadcast this evening, this will be the last game that we cover. The other semi-final already started on the adjacent court. Negro and Puta Odi playing against Kunantoro and Sadewa. So we will be focusing our attention finally on this game here. And it's reached an interesting position. Charawat and Chanida waiting patiently.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
So rubber set. Nipada to serve.
Double kill. Love all. Play. One love. Two love. Service over. 1, 2.
Charawat to serve.
Service over. 3, 1. Service over. 2, 3.
Long shot.
Service over. 4, 2.
Nipada
5,
happy with the
2.
high five as well. Forging a lead.
Six, 2.
6-2, 4-point lead. Can they follow through?
Service over. 3, 6. Yes, yes.
Quick adjustment for Dachaton.
Okay, play.
Slight delay.
Three sec. Play.
Well prepared, well set up rally deep to the back corner, followed by the smash.
5,
Nipada
6.
ducks out the way. This one just
Service
long.
over. 7, 5.
Nicely played.
Service over,
Charawat taking a
6,
tumble again,
7.
but converting the point in the end.
Service over, 8, 6. Service over, 7, 8.
No clues yet as to which of these two teams is going to win. Very, very even.
8 all.
1-all, 8-all. Well
Service
played by
over.
Dachaton
9, 8.
into no man's land.
Dakaton serve. Janida. Ganida.
And Nipada's reflexes very, very good, very sharp.
Service over, 9, 10. Service over.
And Dachaton
11, 9,
finding the
Interval.
perfect response.
Change.
He spotted the opening. Change of ends, which occurs in these rubber sets. So more than just an interval, a change. As the score, 11-9. Very close and dramatic second game, 25-23. Chanida and Charawat may well have believed that they had the game wrapped up. It wasn't the case.
Hot 1, 20 seconds. Hot 1, 20 seconds.
And I think he's going to need a little bit more than 20 seconds.
Player ready. Sub Nevada to Canada. Level 9. Play. Service over. 10, 11.
Well, this game's going to go down to the wire.
Service over. 12, 10.
Oh, drops right into the corner. Chanida
13,
really
10.
could not do much about that.
Service over. 11, 13.
Oh,
Service
well,
over.
maybe he just distracted by his
11.
partner. No problem. But mustn't let the arrow slip in. Good combinations. What a wonderful rally. Can she keep it going? Nipada finishes it off.
Second, 11.
Charawat as again. Excellent entertainment. Very, very athletic. Nipada spotted the opening.
Okay, ready? Dakaton, okay, ready? Play. Service over. 12 seconds.
It's going to drop in.
13 seconds.
13-16. Nice cross court.
14 seconds.
Sorry, make that 14-15. Still neck and neck. That's out.
15 seconds. Out. Service over.
So 2-point lead, 17-15. Crucial
17,
times.
17, 17, 15.
Into the open
Service over.
space.
16, 17.
Running again, Charawat cannot make it this time.
18, 16.
2-point lead, 3 points from the match. And they've come from behind in this competition, in this particular match. Losing the first game 21-15, but retrieving all
17,
dramatic
18.
23-21 in the second game. Can they now finish it off? Wonderful pinpoint accuracy.
Service over. 19, 17.
2 points away. 2 points away from the place in the final tomorrow.
Service
This
over.
time Chanida saving the day. Good length. Dachaton couldn't quite find
19.
the accuracy he needed. This time it's Chanida who goes down
20, max point. 18.
and brings match point. One good retrieve, two good retrieves, but the third one cannot. There's the scoreline. 21-15 to Charawat and Chanida in the first game. The reversal 25-23 to Dachaton and Nipada. And now they've reached match point.
Nipada to Chanida.
Nipada to Chanida. Match point. It's just clipped the line, I'm sure. Congratulations to Dachaton and Nipada. managed to come from behind. Plenty of smiles though from their opponents. Thailand have their representatives in the final tomorrow. And we can see clearly shuttle landing on the line.
25, 23, 21, 18, 15, 21. Thank you.
Well, one of the more athletic matches that we've seen. Charawat almost exclusively responsible for diving around, although his partner Chanida played her part as well. And Dachaton, a fatherly pat on the head, shall I say, for Nipada. They played well, they've entertained us more than 40 minutes. And in fact, the whole session that we've had from 5 o'clock now until 8, 3 hours and 4 matches. Very, very good value. There's the acrobatics from Charawat. Nipada decisive when it needed to happen. One that Charawat cannot quite reach. And there we have the winning shot. Success then for Dachaton and Nipada against Charawat Chanida. And with the conclusion of this game, this brings to an end our broadcast schedule for tonight. This is day 4 of the badminton competition. Do be sure, however, to join us tomorrow for the finals. And if they're anything like as dramatic as the semi-finals tonight, we're in for a great treat. So do join us again tomorrow. This is Nick Applin wishing you goodbye. Do take care. See you tomorrow.
20 seconds. Hold. Serve it over. Serve it over. 1-0.
Players with a moderate degree of impairment affecting one side of the body, affecting the legs, or the loss of limbs. They play standing on a half-width court and have reduced court movement, but a full range of shots. SL4 is for players with a low-level impairment of
Up, 15. Service over. 4.